center. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschita Dukha Bhag Bhaveta. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free of disease. May all beings can see what is good for them. Om peace, peace, peace. So set one personal intention for today's practice. Anything at all that you want to achieve. Now let's begin by first doing pranayama practice. Prana is the cosmic energy and yama is exercise. So let's begin by doing sharp, quick inhale and sharp, quick exhale. If you suffer with high blood pressure, migraine, then do it with caution or skip the practice and breathe normally. So put your hands open on palms facing the ceiling and take a sharp, quick inhale. And release. Now the next pranayama we will do is called Surya Bhedana and Chandra Bhedana. So you can make a Nasika Mudra by bringing the hand out, fold the first two fingers at the base of the thumb, leave the other two fingers on the side together and make a little circle like this, okay? And if you can't make a little circle with Nasika Mudra, just simply use your index finger to close the nostril on each side, okay? So close the right nostril with right thumb or index finger, whatever you are using. Then inhale, exhale from the left side. Now close left nostril and inhale, exhale from the right side. And release. Now we will do our third and last pranayama, for which take out your both hands. Close your ears with your thumb and close the eyes with your fingers and take an inhale, create a humming bee sound. Again inhale, create a sound. Third time inhale, create a sound, and when you are finished 3 times, that's it, when you are done. Now rub your palms together and place your warm palm on top of your eyes. One more time. And one last time. Again, rub the palms together and gently massage your face. And release. Place your hands on your thighs, palms facing down. Sitting tall with the spine. If you find it hard to sit cross-legged or if your knees are above the level of the hips, then place a block under your hips so that your knees are either at the same level as the spine or knees come down, because that's the way you prevent any back injury from yoga class. Okay? So sitting tall and placing both hands down, start to roll your shoulders from front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now back to front. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now place your both hands fingertips down on the ground. Inhale, raise your both arms up, palms facing up. Go all the way up until palms come together and hold. Exhale and palms come down. Inhale, up, hold, exhale down. And keeping a gentle smile on the face. This is the time to nourish the body, nourish the mind, and feel happy for the choice that you have made to do the self-care. One last time, inhale up and hold. Interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up, palms face up. Gently turn onto your right side. Come back to the center. Turn on your left. And come back to the center. Gently lean over to your right side. Only as much as your body allows. Come back to the center. And gently lean over to your left side. And come back to the center. Release your fingers. Bring the palms down. Rest the fingertips on the ground. And simply inhale and exhale. Observe the breath as it enters the body. And exhale with full awareness. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now if you have any block or cushion underneath you, take it out and put it on the side and come on your hands and knees. Is there anyone who has any problem going on tabletop position? No. Okay. Perfect. So going into your tabletop position, make sure that the wrist, elbow and shoulder joint are in one alignment. Make sure all 5 fingers are wide spread. You are making a full handprint. And then make sure that knee and hip joint are in alignment. And the knees are hip width apart. Slowly inhale, stretch the right leg out, leg parallel to the ground. And bring it back down. Inhale and stretch the left leg out. Bring it back down. And stretch the right arm out. Bring it back down. And stretch left arm out. And bring it back down. Now bring your hips to the heels. Don't go all the way down into Balasana, but instead observe the area between your hands. Come back to tabletop and make some movement between coming to tabletop and bringing hips to heels. At your own pace, simply move forward and back. You may go as far as putting the hips on the heels, or you may just go back slightly and come back again. And this time when you bring your hips to heels, rest them and bring the head all the way down. Extend the arm and rest your forehead down on the ground in Balasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back, raise your head and come back to tabletop position. And gently raise your right arm up towards the ceiling and slowly move your right arm under the left arm, bringing right shoulder and head down on the ground. And rest the right arm completely down on the ground. Breathe in, breathe out naturally. Now raise your head. Bring the right hand back down on the mat and repeat this on the other side. Raise left arm up and slowly move left arm under the right arm. Thread the needle. Bringing left arm, left shoulder, left side of the head down on the ground. Left arm completely down on the ground. Lift your head. Bring left hand back down in the normal position, in the neutral tabletop position. Curl the toes under, lift the hips high for Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. If you all can do it, you can keep the knees bent. If that works better, bring the right heel down, raise left heel and alternate lifting of the heels and paddling the legs. And release and slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. As you come to the top of the mat, in halfway lift, then slowly bend forward only as much as you can. If you have to bend your knees, that's perfect. And bring your head down. Slowly circle your arms up. Slowly come to stand. Bring your palms together. Upward salute. And bring your hands on the side of the body in Tadasana. So standing tall in Tadasana. And while you stand in Tadasana, take few deep and keep your hands on your waist. And slowly raise your heels. Bring the heels down. One more time, up and down. Raise both arms to the front. Close the fist and open. Close, open. Watching your fingers stretch. And start to rotate your wrist in clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And now anti-clockwise. In yoga, we tend to all the joints in the body, whether they are small or big. Release both arms on the side. Stand in Tadasana. And take a moment to imagine as if there is roots growing from your feet, going down, deep, deep down into the earth. And you feel firmly rooted to the ground. Standing tall, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now we are going to try some balancing poses. So if you have to move near the wall, that's absolutely fine. So maybe find your place near the wall so that if you needed the support, that support is there. If you don't need that, you can stay on your mat. Slowly lift the left heel, bend left knee and catch hold of your left ankle with left hand. Right arm remains on the side of the body. And if you have to, you can just release and let go. If you're happy to hold it for another little while, that's okay. Don't feel that you have to stay in this pose and slowly release. Come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Slowly lift right heel, bend right knee and catch hold of the right ankle with right hand. Left arm on the side of the body. And release. Standing tall in Tadasana, take a deep breath. Now we will do Vrakshasana. Vrakshasana is a tree pose. Lift right heel and place right foot either on the left shin or near the perineum. And remember, trees do move. So if you are moving, if you feel unstable, that's absolutely fine. Raise both arms. If it's a windy day, like I had a very busy day, so there is a lot of wind in my body and mind. So if you feel unstable, welcome to my world and slowly release. Come back to stand in Tadasana. Slowly raise left heel. Place left foot on right shin or near the perineum. And slowly raise both arms. And you can move in and out of the pose, that's absolutely fine. And slowly release both arms on the side of the body. Release your foot. Come back to stand in Tadasana. Now the next pose that we will do is called Utkatasana. Utkatasana is chair pose. So bend the knees, you don't have to go very deep. If you have any acute knee pain or knee issues, then only bend them very slightly. If you have no problem, you can go as deep as you like. But just listen to your body, what your body is happy to do. So bend knees to your ability. Raise both arms to the front. Utkatasana. Exhale. And inhale, come to stand. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, come in Utkatasana. And inhale, come to stand. Raise the arms. Inhale, stand. And now we will sit down in Malasana. So Malasana is not suitable for everybody. But if Malasana is very hard for you, you can just simply place two blocks and make it an easy peasy pose. And sit on top of your blocks with your knees bent. And see, Malasana can also be done like this. So depending on how you feel today, you may use your props for Malasana. And you may sit with both feet down on the ground or you may go on your tippy toes. So whatever works for you. And then simply bring your both hands to the heart center. Visualize all the muscles in the pelvic floor area. Tighten them, squeeze them tight. Imagine riding an elevator. Pull these muscles up, 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 up. And then slowly release them. This is like a pelvic floor exercise. Extremely important as our body has any issues with our urinary system, bladder, and release. So as you release, both hands, fingertips down on the ground. Place your hip down on the ground. And release. Open your eyes. And now move your thighs up and down like a butterfly. And as you do that, yeah, you can do your own version of Bhadrasana or butterfly pose because we must listen and honor the body. As you do this, bring a smile on the face, like a child. Children love butterfly. And release. Straighten both legs. Both hands on the side of the body, sitting in staff pose. Dandasana. Pull the belly button in. Keep the back straight. And slowly slide your left foot to right knee and lift your left foot to the outer edge of the right thigh. Only if it is possible. If not, you could just simply leave your left foot near the right knee. If it is possible, bring it to the other side and place your right hand on your left knee to bring it close to the chest or abdomen. Place your right hand behind you and look over the right shoulder. And you could, if you're not going on other side, you can just simply leave it here and do the same thing. So Vakrasana or Ardha Matsyendrasana. Slowly release and bring your head to the center. Release right foot to the left, to the original position and straighten the right leg. Bring both hands on the side of the body. Sitting tall. Pull left foot to right knee. So you could either stay here or you may bring left foot to the outer edge of the right thigh, and you may either bring your knee close to the chest by simply placing your hand, or you may use your elbow to bring it further close. And bring the left hand behind you. Look over the left shoulder, Ardha Matsyendrasana or half Lord of the Fish pose. And release. Bring your head to the center and release. Both legs straight, hands on the side of the body. And slowly start to bend the knees. And this is not for everybody, so even though I'm going to try to see if you can stand on your knees. If you can't, if your knees are already giving trouble, what you can do is actually place a thin cushion under your knees, and that way your knees will get some support. Place your hands on your waist and see how you feel to stand on the knees. Place your both hands at the back. Maybe I'm going to turn and so that you can see it more clearly. Place both hands on the waist, fingertips facing down. And slowly start to look up. As you look up, you will bend slightly backward. So this is a back bend, but only go as much as it suits and come straight back out. If it is achievable for you, again not for everybody, please don't do it if it doesn't suit. You can curl the toes under so your toes are on the ground. And if you could reach your ankles, if you can reach your ankles, your front body will be completely open. Ustrasana. And release. Come back to stand on the knees. Release the feet flat on the ground. And simply come to lie down on your belly. So moving to lie on the belly, both hands on top of each other and forehead down on the ground. And here take a moment to relax and take few deep breaths. And bring your chin on the ground. Bring your both hands on the side of the shoulders. Elbows close to the rib cage. Inhale and raise your chin and chest off the mat. In Bhujangasana or Cobra. Exhale, bring your head down. Inhale, lift chin and chest. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your chin and chest off the mat for Cobra. Exhale, bring the head down. And as you come down, again place your hands on top of each other. Bring your forehead down on the ground. And simply as your forehead rests on the ground, bend your both knees and alternate, straighten them and bend them. So you're moving your both legs, bending the knee and straightening it, pumping legs, pumping blood in the legs. It helps for problems like varicose veins. It prevents clot in the calf muscle because your legs are getting good circulation. And slowly bring both legs down. And take a deep breath in and out. Release the forehead or chin down on the ground. Release both arms on the side of the body. Palm face the body. Inhale. Raise your chin and chest off the mat and also raise your legs if possible, like Shalabhasana. And exhale down. If it is not possible to raise the legs, then you may only raise the front body. Inhale, raise your chest and raise your legs. Exhale down. One last time. This time you may bring your both hands behind your back and maybe clasp the fingers and raise the front body and raise the legs for Shalabhasana. Exhale down. Again, bring hands on top of each other. Forehead rests on the hand. Create wider gap between the legs. Heels face each other. Toes turned outward. This is Makarasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Makarasana is a crocodile pose. It's a resting posture. Now turn to lie on your back. As you lie on the back, bend both knees, both arms on the side of the body, palms face down. And place your right foot on the left thigh. And bring your both hands under the left thigh and fingers interlace each other. Lift left shin parallel to the ground, making a figure of 4. And slowly release your left foot down on the ground. Then right foot down on the ground, both hands on the side of the body. And repeat same on the other side. Left foot on right thigh, both hands under right thigh at the back, and right shin parallel to the ground, making a figure of 4. And if anything is not clear, please ask or do any variation of it. This is very good for back pain. Release right foot, release left foot. And now hug both knees. So both hands hold each other below the knee. And slowly raise your head if possible. If it is not possible, you may keep your head down. This is Pavan Muktasana. Inhale, head down. Exhale, head can lift. Inhale down. Exhale, raise your head. And slowly bring it down. Then release both feet down on the ground. Both arms on the side of the body. And slowly bring your heels close to the hips. And we are going to make a bridge pose or Setu Bandhasana. Slowly start to raise your hips. Raise the lower back, middle back, upper back. Opening the front body. You may interlace the fingers under the back if that works for you. Or if it is possible, you may reach your hands at the ankle and hold the ankle, but only if these variations suit. Otherwise, both arms can rest on the side of the body, palms facing down. Then slowly start to bring the body down, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing arms on the side, releasing your back down on the ground and hips. As the back and hips come down, create wider gap between the knees. Bring both arms on the side of the body, open the arms fully or cactus arms. Slowly guide your knees to the right side of the ground. And to the left, like a windshield wiper at your own pace, while keeping the head in the center, moving legs on the right and to the left. And as you release the windshield wiper, bring both arms on the side of the body. Release both legs down on the ground. Heels face each other. And maybe grab a blanket or a cushion for under the head. And make yourself warm and cozy for Shavasana, because we are going to do extended Shavasana. So make yourself comfortable. So grab a pillow. and find your comfort. It's called breathing space. How breathing can create a space inside so that mind can get some rest. So setting an intention for this practice.